It's another week, so that means it's another day, a chance we get to review the SWAC and MEAC picks of last week made by you. So stick with us. We come with it after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload all the time right here on the Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube. Now, as we do every week, we list the games from the SWAC and the MEAC as far as football games that'll be played that weekend. And then we come the next week and review the tape. We take a look at the predictions that we made because I say it's we because we are the community right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, and we see how well we did. So let's go ahead and take a look at the games. First up is Prairie View versus UAPB with almost 200 votes. 88% of you guys chose Prairie View over UAPB, and you were correct. Prairie View got a big time victory over UAPB, 55-24. UAPB, we know they're under some transition going on. They have an interim coach, and so they're looking forward to what they can build upon going into next season, potentially getting a new coach. Well, they will be getting a new coach and seeing how that goes. So it's been a rough year for UAPB. Like I said, they lost their coach during the season, but they're fighting all the way until the end of the year. Now, second, we got with over 260 votes, 57% of you guys chose Southern over Mississippi Valley, and you were correct. So we're 2-0 so far because Southern was able to get a 27-7 victory over Coach Dancy and the Mississippi Valley boys. Coach Dooley and Southern, they were reeling a little bit after two straight losses, but now they were able to bounce back and get it going with a 27-7 victory over Mississippi Valley. Now, let's go back over with over 340 votes. Alcorn got 80% of the votes, 80-20% over Bethune-Cookman. And hey, we're doing really good so far because Alcorn got a 17-14. It was close, but Alcorn at home came away with a 17-14 victory over Bethune-Cookman to get back in the win column. Now, on our next game, let's go ahead and take a look. With over 395 votes, fam, you got 76% of the votes to beat out Bama State. Now, this one was close. This was a blowout as far as voting-wise with almost 400 votes. 76% of you almost got your heart broken because Bama State lined up for a game-winning 52-yard field goal that was blocked, being down 14-15, and it was blocked and returned the other way to win the game for FAMU 21-14. This was a close game, but FAMU 8 straight wins. They haven't lost since they played Jackson State and got embarrassed 59-3 in the Orange Blossom Classic. They haven't lost the game since. They lost that first game to North Carolina, who Drake May is looking like a Heisman Trophy candidate, and they lost that second game to Jackson State. Started the season 0-2 and has done nothing but win since then. And of course, with over 1,000 votes, almost 1.2 votes, 96% of you chose Jackson State over Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M had a lead in this game. They had a lead in this game, but Jackson State was able to come away with a 2-touchdown victory, 27-13. So those were our results from the SWAC side of things, but over here on the Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, we upped the ante, right? We started adding, well, actually, that wasn't all the SWAC games. I take that back. We have one last SWAC game. I'm sorry. I meant to show this. I skipped out on my boys, and it was probably a little bit on purpose, on accident right there, as my Graham fam, with almost 700 votes, 698 to be exact, 54%, including me, chose Grambling to get the upset win over Texas Southern. And that just simply wasn't the case. Texas Southern handled their business against my Graham fam, 41-7. They blew the doors off Grambling, and got Grambling walking back with the tail tucked between their legs, heading into the the Bayou Classic on November 26th when they'll play their rival Southern. So that is what happened on the SWAC side of things. But we know over here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, we go above and beyond, right? We've also added the MEAC side of things. And, we as a group, as a collective, we only lost one game this week in the SWAC. We picked JSU, they won. We picked FAMU, they won. We picked Alcorn, they won. We picked Southern, barely, they won. And we picked Prairie View. So you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You went 5-1 this week in the SWAC predictions. 5-1. Not a bad week. 5-1. It's actually one of our better weeks the entire year. Now let's check on our MEAC predictions and see how those went. Let me go ahead and click on here. So for the first MEAC game, with over 630 votes cast, 55% of you guys chose Howard over South Carolina State, and the Bison that play up at the Mecca did not disappoint with a 28-14 South Carolina State. Oof, they went reeling. The defending HBCU national champs will not get a chance to defend their title officially, as North Carolina Central has officially been declared the MEAC champions. There's no MEAC championship game. They will head down to Atlanta on December 17th, and play the winner of the SWAC championship game. We know Jackson State has already clinched the SWAC East. We will see who will clinch the SWAC West over the next few weeks. But Howard did not disappoint. And North Carolina Central, with over 480 votes, 78% of you guys chose North Carolina Central over Norfolk. And as we just mentioned, they handled their business. They're headed to the SWAC championship game after a 48-14 dominant victory over Norfolk State. Now, this is where it got interesting, with over 535 votes casted, 539 to be exact. 67% of you all chose Morgan State. And Morgan State, Coach Damon Wilson, Mr. Graham, the running back, over 1,000 yards in the year. Morgan State, a 37-7 victory over Dell State, as with the only 3 MEAC games of the week this week. Hey, you went 3-0 in the MEAC, 5-1 with the SWAC games. That means you had a dominant 8-1 week last year. 8-1 week. And if you want to get in on any of this participation, go to the Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, click the community tab, and you can participate in the votes right now. We have all the current games from the SWAC up right now that'll take place this week. We also did a poll on running backs when almost 1,000 votes cast. 89% of you chose Savion Wilkerson over Maurice Washington, the running back at Grambling. I was just curious on how everyone felt about that. But right now, we got the SWAC games going. With over 400 votes cast so far, Prairie View's got a 65% to 35 advantage over Mississippi Valley. With over 400 votes casted, Texas Southern. A lot of you guys believe Texas Southern. They're getting 78. Finally showing Texas Southern some love. 78% of you all, with 400 votes casted, got Texas Southern over Alabama A&M. With almost 500 votes casted, FAMU's got 87% of the votes over Bethune in the Florida Classic. I'm in lock and step with you guys on all of these. And with over 1,000 votes casted, 96% of you all believe JSU will get the win in the Soul Bowl on the road against Alcorn. You can go participate. You just go to the Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube. You click on this here community tab, and you can see all the polls posted right now. Also, with over 140 votes casted, you all think Howard will get the victory over Morgan State. A lot of you all was hoping Howard would make its way into the the Celebration Bowl. Instead, it'll be North Carolina Central. This will be their second appearance in the history of the Celebration Bowl, and looking to get their first win. Go participate in the polls. Also, subscribe to the Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube. And you can, for the Facebook folks, it's Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook, Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook. And if you want to follow me on any other social media platform, it's at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.